So we're gonna make something fun today that there's no art supplies involved. So I hope that's okay. So I was trying to think, what can we make? What can we make? And then I came up with an idea. So I'm excited about it. All right, so I am gonna get started and I'll talk about what we're doing today, and then we'll have the drawing and talk about a few other things. So I am putting together a gift basket, and I love putting together little baskets of different treats and things that I like and I'm hoping other people will like. And it is my holiday cheer gift basket. So I bought everything at our local hardware store, Ace Hardware. And next to Ace Hardware is a little grocery store. It's a small family-owned grocery store called Arbor Farms. And I wanted to just get simple things that I can put in but make it look beautiful. And there's only one thing that is the more expensive item that is kind of built around, which I will show you that. So I'm gonna give you an idea of what it is. So I bought, just at the grocery store, some cute hot chocolate. And I bought this really pretty little jar of Earl Grey tea. And I bought a chocolate bar. So this is all the spreading of cheer. And when I was at Ace Hardware, I got this little ornament, which is really cute. And then I have some things over here, which I'll show you. And I'm actually using my own coffee mug because I want, this weekend is an open house at the Mueller pottery studio where I take my little pottery lesson. And so I want to buy something special from there to put into this basket to give as a gift. Then I'm going to turn this around and we're going to look at what I have going on. I have my little spools of twine, and I bought this basket, which is super cool. I have one in one of my bookcases from Ace Hardware. And our Ace Hardware has, the owner has a really great eye. And there is the best housewares department. I mean, I can't even tell you, she just picks out the coolest things. So I got this little basket, and then I got this really pretty linen little dish towel at Ace Hardware. So I'm gonna put this inside of here as part of my gift, and that way they can use all this again. And then I have some greens and some pine cones and some jingle bells. And I also have a tag from the mark making that I did. Just cut a piece and then fold it in half. All right, let's see. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of start filling up my basket, and I'm gonna add the greens to it. And I was just thinking something cozy and cheery, like hot chocolate and hot tea, and this delicious chocolate with cranberries and hazelnuts. And my family loves these little shortbread cookies, and I bought a package of them, and this is all that's left. I told them they couldn't eat these because I needed them for my Facebook Live. And then to spread more cheer, I love these. These are little cans of rosé and Chardonnay, and they're effervescent. So they're really light and bubbly. And so if you have a person on your list that likes to have a little bubbly deliciousness during the holiday cheer time, there you go. Okay, so this is the mug I'm putting in here just to kind of finish this off, but I'm gonna get one this weekend. But I wanted to have a handmade mug, so I thought that would be really pretty in the basket. Let's see. Now, I will be honest, when I do baskets like this, I will probably do it over, I don't know, like 10 times till I get the arrangement exactly like I want it. So let's see what happens here. Okay, so I have this little ornament, which is so cute, and it has the snow in it. And I got this at Ace. And it just had a little silver thread on it that I did not like. So I'm gonna take my pretty twine and I'm gonna rethread it so that it just, I think it'll look better with taking that. It was kind of a, cheapy silvery twine, even though the ornament was not cheapy. All right. So you could do anything. You could do one with like, you know, cozy socks and a book and just kind of having like a little theme. And then I'm going to tie a little knot on the end so that an ornament holder could go in here and put that in. All right, so now I have my greens and I'm just going to make like a little bouquet in here, and I may have to change around. Hopefully you can see this. All right, so to see, here we go. This is the real thing. I have to take it out and start over again. All right, because I didn't do this ahead of time. I'm doing this intuitively. There was no rehearsal. All right. So I wanted to put the greens around in here so it's very cheery. All right, let's get this back in. I love the packaging of this hot chocolate. There we go. A little bubble stuff in there. All right, so I'm just gonna fill it with the greens, and I have a couple pine cones and some jingle bells that can just lay in here, nestled in. Now you could, you know, make up, you know, tie them all together, and that way they could, you know, take them out in a bunch, but I wanted it to kind of be tossed in here, just very loosely. All right. Christmas tree. So I like all these different greens. So I bought a swag at the to hang on my front door at the Arbor Farms at the little grocery store. It's literally like 1 block away from my house, and I'm there all the time. And so I cut a few greens off of that. All right, so now I'm going to take my twine and put a couple of jingle bells on it because, you know, gotta have the jingle bells, right? And I could probably tie it around something. But it was very fun. I think it gets you in the holiday spirit too, this idea of giving and, you know, putting together something with a little theme and what do you think is cheery and what, you know, cozy and just all of those things. So, you know, you could do one that's more of a bath themed, or you could get a little cozy blanket and put hot chocolate and cozy socks. And let's see, I think I'm gonna add them. Kind of wrap them around here for right now. Put them in there. And, oh, well, we can't forget about the best part. I got these at the hardware store too. Lights. So now I'm gonna stick the lights down in here. Okay, and then hide this little wire. And now I have this super cheery. You're probably thinking, Renee says cheer one more time. Okay, so I want this just to be kind of a very loose. Oh, it looks so cute, doesn't it? Or is it just me? Tell me it looks cute. Just say, Renee, it looks so cute. All right. I really want one of these, but not right now. I'll wait, because you can buy them by the case, these little cans of sparkling rosé. They're so sweet. All right, so I have my little card, and I'm just gonna take the extra step here, and I have my artist tape. Okay, and I'm just going to cut a very small piece of the artist tape, and just cut it in half again, and I'm going to take one of these little leftover pieces and then just tape it across. I like how that looks. Maybe I'll trim it a little bit. And then I would sign the card and then tie this to the handle here. So now I have a gift that is all ready to go. And this would be great, you know, for teachers, for your neighbor, for your hairdresser, or just anyone that you want to put together something special for. Okay. And It doesn't even have to be limited to the holiday time. You could do this as a, you know, a birthday, any kind of theme. So I think it would be really fun. I like that all the pieces can be used, and I really love this little dish towel, which is super cute. And then we have a piece of our handmade paper. Okay, so that is my little basket. I'll take a picture of it and put it in the group, but I love the pottery in there. Kind of helps pull it all together with the theme. Okay, so I'm gonna move this out of the way, and then we're going to look at, I pulled everything out that we made over the last 6 weeks of the holiday cheer, which I've had so much fun doing it, and I think I should make it a tradition. What do you think? Should I do it again next year? And that gives me a whole year to think about really great gifts to give away. Okay, so we started, let me just pull this out here. We started our first week with the mark making on different paper, and so many people did this, and then I saw it evolve into so much more. It was great. And this is one I did on a piece of drop cloth. Then the next thing we did, if you recall, I think it was the little journal where we took our paper and we created this little handmade journal with the different pieces in it, which this is up on YouTube, where we use tracing paper and craft paper, did some drawings, and then there's the blank piece and craft paper, vintage paper with French writing on it. I like these flowers, how that came out. So we made that little journal, and then we made a bunch of these little ones that were folded that so many people made. Someone made like 50 of them, and they unfold. And keeping with our theme of nature. And here is another one where when we were doing the mark making, I did a little portrait, which was kind of fun. And then I cut her up and folded it up. So she's there, part of the little group. And what else to make? Oh, I made a ribbon journal. And I just sent off the winners, just got a big shipment, went out with the ribbon. And I made a different one too, another one where we put a stitch and then we added initials. And this was the leftover paper, and I just put it to size and had this in my studio. So we had the ribbon journal, and then we have this one that was where we folded it into the diamond, and I added a little twig there. And then we did gift wrapping too. So we did a lot. I think there was a lot of creativity going on, and I love how this all works together. And I'm giving some of these are going to be gifts. And that's the other thing in my basket. I almost forgot. So I will be adding one of these little books inside my basket. I'll move this over so you can see it. There we go. So I'll add one of those, a little journal in there too. So that's everything that we did in Holiday Cheer. Now I'm going to turn it around and say hello again. Hold on one second. So, okay, I think that's it. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed my little Holiday Cheer basket, and I'll see you next week. Bye.